again, your two black blondes. I'm your girl, Mika Lachey.
Kim Paul.
I'm gonna need you to do a little bit better than
I'm like so tired on my feet all morning.
Feet all day. On your feet. What were you doing?
I should have been on my knees, or I should have been, but there's neither here or there. Anyway.
Yes. And we hope that you missed us, but we're going to join you today on a little bit something different. Why was it so necessary that I had to come over here today that you had to tell me
I
something?
said I had to call my Judy to come over because, so this morning, after doing one of my many errands, I come home, I'm getting out of my car, and mind you, my car is far away from the door, the entrance, you know where I park at.
Right.
So one of my neighbors, she held the door open for one of the other neighbors who was coming in the building. I'm still at my car getting my things, and she sees me walking up. Now I'm still kind of far, and she holds the door for me. I told her, no, it's okay, close it. She's like, no. She just waited. I'm like, why is she waiting? So of course now I gotta like run and rush. You know,
I know. Because I'm a slow walker. Like right now, I gotta run a little.
So I had to run and get in the door. So once I got to the door, she's like, hey, can I ask you a question? And I'm like, oh Lord, I know that tone, I know that look, especially when it's a girl. I know what the question is already.
What was the question?
She was like, are you straight? And I'm like, how dare you? You know, I'm just fucking with her. And she started laughing. I said, no, what's up? She was like, well, there's this guy that I thought we were dating, and it's been a couple of months. I thought we were dating, and I come to find out he's fluid. She said fluid, but she meant to say sexually fluid. And then she was like, the guy showed her a picture of, and while they were chilling, he showed her a picture of a man and the man's penis. But she's like, yeah, I saw his penis. He had a nice penis and everything. But I was like, oh, okay. So he explained to her that he goes with the wind, pretty much. Male, female. He doesn't identify himself as gay, straight, or bisexual. He just goes with whatever that's beautiful to him, and he wants whatever. So she was like, you know, I was confused because I just thought it was either straight or gay. I thought younger people were the ones who do stuff like that. I said, no, sweetie. You remember, younger people grow up. So, you know, they would stay with the same things or whatever. So she was like, oh my God. Now I realize, he just sees me as a cool person, a cool chick to hang out with. And it's that. So I was like, well,
I mean, it is 2019, you know.
Yeah.
And you want to hear something really funny? I can remember many years ago, I went to a gay club, right? And it was all gay males. And the strangest thing happened to me. A gay male, or so I thought, a gay man, he was dancing with me and he was telling me that I made him erect. And I was confused by that because I did have that same misconception that she had. It was like, okay, straight or gay, that in between, right? That totally confused me. But yeah, now it's like whenever I go to the gay clubs, I'm always hit on by a gay guy. But I just still, should I be finding that weird?
I think because of society's standards, what we've been taught is either this or that.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
So when it's not this or that, wait, what's going on?
What are you doing?
You're
confusing me.
Yeah.
I need you to stick to your. I agree. And funny, remember I told you I had a friend. She was on a dating site, and when she was on this dating site, she ran across a profile where, matter of fact, she ran across a couple of profiles. Yeah, where the guy would just be very blunt, and he would list on his profile that, hey, you know, he's bi, he's looking to have a good time, you know, and women are definitely...
Some women are into it.
Yeah.
Because, oh my God, I'm glad you brought that up. Do you remember I was dating someone years ago, and he was ghetto, and I'll never forget, this girl inboxed him, ghetto chick. I think she was in Delray Beach. I'm not sure. It don't matter.
Kind of ghetto there.
Yeah, but she was ghetto.
Shout out to Delray.
Ghetto. This girl was trying to get with him so badly, and she knew that he was, you know, not straight. she said she didn't care. She still wanted to sleep with him. So when he was telling me, I was like, well, let me see what she looked like, because maybe I want to join in too. I don't know. What about, just have some fun. So I look at her picture. This girl was not cute. Just straight ghetto. I was like, absolutely not. If we're going to do this, it needs to be with a girl that's bad.
But I thought you liked ghetto.
She was like ghetto, not ghetto, like ghetto, like you. I'm just playing. No, she was like the ghetto that with the. It was like a disgusting ghetto. Ooh, I don't know. It was like a disgusting ghetto. It wasn't like the ghetto that was kind of, you got a little umph to you.
Okay, the way my aunt, she used to call me in my younger days, she used to say that I was a classy hoochie. So she wasn't classy ghetto.
She wasn't a classic ghetto. Like she was the type of ghetto that, you know how some ghetto people, they're ghetto 24/7.
They can't
turn it off.
I know
with certain environments or whatever.
Right,
she wasn't that person.
But let me ask you
and
this.
then her look wasn't. Nah, she was pretty. No, so you can't be whatever. You know, you already are that way, and then she wasn't even pretty at all.
Got it.
She was not pretty. Because I was like, let me just join in. You know, I've been with girls in the past. I'm like, so whatever, you know.
You know, and that's just still fun. I still find that funny to know that. Because, you know, you're my Rudy. And that's just still confusing for you to be like, oh, yeah, you would have had fun with a girl. I'm like, what?
That's what it did, just to do it. And you know what's funny? A lot of guys are like that with gay guys. They'll say, oh, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm no longer impressed if a gay guy finds me attractive. Because I'm like, that's just what y'all do.
But some they don't identify at all.
At all, right.
So speaking of that, what do you identify as, Mika Lachey?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I identify as a beautiful, sexy,
unicorn.
Yeah, voluptuous. Woman. I'm just trying to tell you.
Tell your truth, Mika Lachey.
Tell my truth. Tell my past. Tell my past or tell my today. Anyway, so yeah, that was pretty interesting because.
Moving on.
Because one thing I've always known of just about individuals, period, is just, you know, I mean, one thing people are, what do they call that sexual where you just base pansexual?
Pansexual.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this, I do find it, in a sense, liberating that there are people out there. I just go with the wind, whatever's beautiful to me at that moment, whatever I find attractive, I go with that. I never forget, and I think I've told you this story before. Yeah, so there were these two girls, they were ghetto, but they were the ghetto that, they were classy with it, whatever you call that, classic ghetto, and they wanted to have sex with me. They didn't care. The girl sent me a picture of her Hello Kitty. You know what I'm saying? No.
I don't remember this story.
Okay, so yeah, so they were ghetto. The girl sent me a picture of her Hello Kitty. The other girl, when I went up there for Thanksgiving.
This person's not on your social media?
No, not anymore. Because remember, my Facebook, I always canceled it. So now, yeah.
Okay, but they're on my social media.
Oh, they are? Okay, so yeah, anyways, these girls, they wanted to have sex with me regardless of what I was. And I think with certain people, it's because if they find you attractive, they find you attractive. If they can't, it doesn't matter.
So when you ask what I identify with, right? I can say this. Women and men are attracted to me.
Wait, you find them attractive?
I said women and men are attracted to me, so I don't know what does that make
you.
Yeah, they're often attracted to me.
So what do you do? What do you reciprocate back with when they're attracted to you?
How many drinks have I had? I'm kidding. That was a joke. No, I mean, I guess because I like to make everyone feel welcome, you know. I would never be like, oh, or anything like that. I would never do that. I mean.
So what do you identify as? Or are you into labels? Or
I'm not into labels.
So you're not. So you go with the wind. Okay, we get it. She goes with the wind. Let's go. All right.
Is that what I said?
You're into labels, so what are you into then? You gotta be into something.
Yeah. You know what I am? I do have a label. I'm asexual. That's what I am.
So you don't like nothing?
I don't like nothing.
Okay. So the girl earlier, my neighbor, she was really bummed out that the guy, because she was really into him.
I mean, and so this is one thing that I've understood from people who date both sexes. If they're in a relationship with you, you don't have to necessarily be bummed out that they like the other sex, because they're in a relationship with you, which means when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be committed to that person, and you shouldn't have to be concerned about other genders because you're in an exclusive relationship.
But she's not with him. She thought she was. She thought they were dating. And you know, when it comes to speaking on that, you know, I was telling her, you know, you have to make it clear, you know, that you gotta ask him.
You gotta ask all the questions. Well, with dating, it does mean that you're dating. So if I'm dating, that means I'm dating multiple people.
Right.
So I think, and women, I know we do often get that mindset that, oh, okay, if we've gone on a few dates, that means that we're exclusive, or you know, he don't put it down. We're definitely exclusive. You know what I'm saying? So we do have, that mentality, and we developed that mentality quickly. So you know, that was just her bad to just make that assumption that, you know, and who knows, maybe they can continue to, you know, still be friends and
they're friends.
Still hang out.
She realized now, okay, we're just friends. And you know what I told her, because she said, you know, I guess my gaydar is off. I said, sweetie, it's not off. Nowadays, you can't really tell. It's not like it's obvious now.
And
I told her that I've met people that, oh, you're gay? Oh my God, well, you know, oh, wait, you're straight? So she felt better after I told her that.
I come from a culture where, unfortunately, especially black men, they're going to take it to their grave. Even if that's the lifestyle that they're living. Like, let's say they like both genders, they're going to take it to their grave. You're never going to know that anyway.
Right.
So, I don't know. I just date people and automatically assume they go both ways. Even if they don't tell me that that's what they do, I just automatically go into the idea that, yes, you are. Yeah, and I don't care how much, you got me, because, you know, I might date Caribbean men, and they're really the ones that'll be like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I know. Minor.
I'm not going to go
there. That's a whole other story.
Caribbean men.
That's a whole other story. But anyway, we do have to, are we done with this segment? Because we do have to talk about how we met.
Oh, how we met.
A lot of people may want to know, how did this lovely friendship, how did someone like him...
That's you. When you met me, you thought I was straight, right? Of course you did.
Sweetie. I'll mean no harm. But people, and I hate this term, I really do, and I don't mean this in a negative way. I've heard this term from other people, and just it gets under my skin when people call me that I'm a fag hag.
Fag hag. Well, you know what? It's not. It doesn't mean. It's not meant to be a derogatory thing.
I know it's not meant to be.
Yeah, but it's pretty much women who just like to have gay men around.
Yeah, I mean, I like hanging out with gay men. I hate that term. But anyway,
and I think white gays made that up.
I think so. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember them saying that. However, I just remember I do find that I naturally gravitate towards gay men. I just feel like because we just have more in common. Women.
You've always said you think you were a drag queen.
I feel like in my former life I was a drag queen because I'm like fabulous, and you know, whenever I'm around gays I feel at home, like, and like it's hard for me to really be friends with straight males because, you know,
they want to have sex.
They want to do that. And then girls can be catty at times. And gay males just always have been so much fun. Like, you're the only gay male friend that I have that doesn't know how to vogue.
And it's funny you say girls can be catty, because gay men and gay men friendship, they can be catty. You know, it's so weird. But what's crazy is I never forget when I first met you. from what my memory,
I already know
we're
what you
walking
was
in the
about to
hallway
say.
of this.
We met at work.
At this job I used to work at. She's still there, and well, you didn't rephrase that. She's still there, but has a different position. So I'm gonna make it seem like you didn't.
Right.
Her coins, okay? But anyways, I think it was 2008. It had to be. 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
So I'm with my friend Brenda at that time. We're walking in the hallway of the job, and Mika Lachey is walking up towards us, and I see her. I'm like, oh my God. And I said, I turn over to Brenda. I said, and then she's walking up toward with this eerie smile. I was so annoyed. You know how people go smile like what the hell? I'm
a happy person.
She's smiling like, okay, she's smiling crazy, with this crazy look on her face. You know, I'm complex. Anyways, so I turn over to Brenda. I say, dang, I guess they're hiring anybody nowadays. Because she looked so ghetto to me as I thought she was. She had her outfit and everything. But of course, when she opened her mouth, she's not ghetto. But the outfit, that's what she had on that day. Growth is everything.
I wish I knew what outfit you were talking about.
Growth is everything.
First of all, I've always been a fashionista. Okay, let's be very clear. Anywho.
Just because it's designer doesn't mean it looks good. I'm just saying.
Anyway. So, yes. So
and then you said that I was rude to you, that
you were
trying
rude
to talk to me. And
you were rude to me.
I don't remember that.
So, because I'm a fag head, when I saw him, I don't know why. Well, I guess, because I'm a fag head. I was like, he gonna be my friend. I had it all figured out. And he was in the break room and he was talking to someone. So, because he's the real ghetto person, you know how ghetto people act. When you're not ghetto, you can just intervene in people's conversation and people just welcome you and start talking to you. But true ghetto people be like, did she just interrupt? And then act like you didn't say a word. I must have said something like, oh, I like that too. And he looked at his friend and was like, anyway.
I don't remember that.
I remember that.
It's not far-fetched.
Totally,
I know me, but.
You totally just overlooked anything I was saying because it was like, I know she is not interrupting my conversation.
I just hate that though. People interrupt my conversation with people. I hate that.
Okay, and here we are 10 years later. We're still
Judy's and
Rudy's and Judy's.
We're still Judy and Rudy.
There you go, Judy and Rudy. There you go. So yes, we just wanted to, talk about how we met. A lot of people were inquiring about that. I don't want people to think,
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Speaking of sexuality and open relationships, it's funny because it's so weird. I'm gonna say this. I know a lot of people are not gonna agree with me, especially gay males, because I've had that conversation with gay friends and they think I'm crazy. I would allow, let's say I'm dating a dude and he still wants to have sex with females. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But not if it's other males he wants to. We're gonna have a problem. But a lot of my friends, they think it's still cheating. I don't see it that way.
It is still cheating.
I feel like I can't compete with a girl. She has something else in between her legs. So he wants a different thing, Now if it's another person that has the same thing as mine, why do you want to stray? I don't get it. That's cheating to me when I have that.
I guess for some, cheating is a violation of the heart. Cheating it's really about spending time and emotions and, intimacy with another person, and it shouldn't matter the gender.
I guess for me, it wouldn't affect me if he was sleeping with a woman. It just wouldn't. If it's a man, that's gonna, to me, that I feel like that's more intimate than, but I don't know. It just wouldn't bother me. Now I don't know if it's because I've been with women in the past. I don't know if that's the reason. I don't know, but I just feel like it just would not bother me if he was with another girl. I'm like, we cool, we're family. But if it's another dude, that's gonna bother me.
No. If you're with another woman, I'm gonna kill you. And if you're with another man, well, I think that's enough. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I'm good.
So again, you know, we always tell y'all to let us know y'all opinions. So we want to be able to see your opinions in the comments. You know, and maybe it's just us. I know we are people of a particular age, so I know that you youngins, I would love to know what's considered acceptable for you guys these days. You know, are you receptive to
They
this?
fucking everything.
This polyamorous lifestyle? Are you a part of that? You know, is it old-fashioned to think that it's just going to be you and I
Oh my God.
for the next 50 years?
I was at fucking Walmart and this young boy, I like, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, I could not believe it. I don't feel like into that store. I was like, get away from me. Anyways,
Anyway.
we are done. Finito.
Yes. See you next time, guys. Bye.